Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachakwadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom. Okay, so I want to get into a lesson starting off in Revelation, the 11th chapter and the 14th verse. So Lord willing, this is an edifying lesson to the elect. So I'll go ahead and get straight into it. This is Revelation chapter 11 and verse 14. The second woe is past. Okay, it says the second woe is past. And the second woe is speaking about World War II. Okay, we understand that World War II has already passed. Okay, continuing on. And behold, the third woe cometh quickly. That's right, it says, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Okay, and the third woe is speaking about World War III. Okay, that's the third woe. Okay, and we know that this place, America, which is Babylon the Great, will be completely destroyed. Okay, we know that it'll be 200 million warheads that will hit America, which is Babylon the Great, during World War III, the third woe. Okay, even though we understand that it will be missiles that will hit other parts of the earth, that main destruction is coming to America, which is Babylon the Great. Okay, so I'll go ahead and get what else I had. I'll go to Isaiah, the 9th chapter, and I'll start the 5th verse to show you how this next world war will be fought. Speaking about World War III, the third woe. Okay, this is Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. That's right. We understand with ancient world battles, it was a lot more up close and personal, man. Okay, swords being used, shields being used, ligaments being cut off. Okay, men screaming, blood going all over the place. This what was going on with ancient world battles. Okay, continuing on. But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. That's right, it says, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. So this next world war, World War III, the third woe, it'll be with burning and fuel of fire. And how is that? Because we understand that it'll be ICBMs that'll be used. Okay, it'll be missiles that'll be used during this next world war. Okay, that's how it's going to be with burning and fuel of fire. Okay, like I just mentioned, we know that it'll be 200 million warheads that'll hit America, which is Babylon the Great, to completely destroy this place. Okay, we know this place will be laid completely desolate. Okay, so I'll go ahead and get what else I had. I'll go to Jeremiah, the 51st chapter. Okay, and I'll start the first verse. This is Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 1. Thus saith the Lord, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me a destroying wind. Okay, and that destroying wind is speaking about the nuclear destruction that's coming to America, which is Babylon the Great. Okay, that's that destroying wind. Okay, continuing on. This is Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 2. And will send unto Babylon fanners. Okay, and the fanners is speaking about the other nations. Okay, continuing on. That shall fan her. So how is it that these other nations will fan America, which is Babylon the Great? By sending missiles over here. Okay, that's how they're going to fan this place. Okay, continuing on. It shall empty her land. That's right, it says it shall empty her land. Okay, so you see these buildings, these roads, these cars, even these wicked people that's going to be left down here in America, which is Babylon the Great, when those missiles are shut off, will be destroyed with this place. Okay, we know this place will be laid completely desolate. Okay, continuing on. For in the day of trouble, they shall be against her round about. That's right. So we understand that these different nations will collectively come up against America, which is Babylon the Great, during World War III, the third woe. Okay, even America's allies will turn against this place. Okay, and the scripture goes into it in Revelation chapter 17 and verse 16. Okay, so it's not anything that the leaders of America, which is Babylon the Great, could do to stop this destruction from happening, man. So let me get what else I had. Let me go to Isaiah 13 chapter, and I'll start at the 17th verse. Okay, This is Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them. Okay, and we understand the Medes is speaking about the Russians. Okay, so we know that the Lord will stir up the Russians to come up against America, which is Babylon the Great, during World War III, the third woe. Okay, and that shows you that the Lord is in control. Okay, the scripture goes into it in Proverbs chapter 21 and verse 1 about how the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he will. So that shows you that the Lord controls the minds of these kings, man. Okay, so I read this from the top again. This is Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them. So it's the Lord that's stirring up Russia to come up against America, which is Babylon the Great. Continuing on. Which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. That's right. So it's not going to be any amount of money that the leaders of America, which is Babylon the Great, can give to Russia to stop them from coming up against this place. It's not going to be any amount of negotiations that they'll be able to have with them to prevent this destruction from coming to this place. No, man, it's not anything that the leaders of America, which is Babylon the Great, can do to stop Russia from coming up against this place, man. Okay, we understand that it's prophecy, man. Okay, and we know that America, which is Babylon the Great, will be destroyed. Russia will send missiles over here, okay, to completely destroy this place, man. Okay, continuing on. This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 18. Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, okay, and their bows is speaking about the missiles. Okay, continuing on. And they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. That's right. So they're not going to have any pity. They're not going to have any mercy on babies, man. Okay, continuing on. Their eye shall not spare children. That's right. It says their eye shall not spare children. Okay, so they're not going to have any compassion on children, man. Okay, they're going to send those missiles over here to completely destroy this place and the people that's left down here in America, which is Babylon the Great. Okay, continuing on. This is Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 19. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency. Okay, and we know that that America, which is Babylon the Great, took on the ancient philosophies of the Babylonians and the Canaanites. Okay, continuing on, shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay, and what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah? We know that fire and brimstone was rained down from heaven, and Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed. Okay, so what's going to happen to America, which is Babylon the Great, during these times, man? We know that it'll be 200 million warheads that'll hit America, which is Babylon the Great, during World War III, the third woe, as well as the concentrated fire that'll come from those chariots when our Lord Yahweh Shai return with the number amount of angels and the chariots with him. Okay, so we know that this place, America, which is Babylon the Great, will be completely destroyed, man. Okay, but we know before this place is destroyed, the RFID CHIP, which is the MOTB, has to be made mandatory. Okay, and it will be made mandatory. You won't be able to buy or sell without taking that CHIP. Okay, but if you take it, you will be destroyed. Okay, and we're constantly warning our people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are the Hebrew Israelites, of the things to come, whether you hear or forbear. Okay, we understand that it's going to get extremely bad out here during the time of Jacob's trouble, man. Okay, and we're in the beginning stages of Jacob's trouble. Okay, we see that these plagues are being sent, famine, pestilence, the sword, but we know that these things will intensify. These things will escalate, okay, during the time of Jacob's trouble, man, okay? But we know that the elect will be protected and delivered, man, okay? We know that the elect will go up into the chariot and they will be able to see the nuclear destruction of America, which is Babylon the Great, okay? So we know that the elect will be delivered, okay? So with that said, Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson to the elect, and I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachakwadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.